Barbie mania has begun in anticipation of the Barbie movie hitting theaters next month. And you might recognize these two very famous Barbies who have collabed on a new Barbie girl song with the 90s group Aqua.
Stop playing with him, Riot. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. Damn. All of the Barbies is bad.
Wow, it's a Barbie world, and rappers Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice are living it. The song Barbie World was released today, and it's trending on YouTube. The pair explore Barbie's dollhouse and whip around Barbie World in, of course, a pink convertible. Barbie the movie stars Margot, Robbie, and Ryan Gosling. It hits theaters in July, but it's been causing a nostalgic type stir in music and fashion. Joining us now to talk all things Barbie fashion is stylist Natalie Sexton. Natalie, social media has been inundated with Barbie-inspired looks. How can we channel Barbie with clothes and accessories?
Well, Kelly, I think the first thing that I'm going to say is anything pink and anything bold and vibrant pink. We're seeing it done in casual wear. We're seeing it in dressy wear for men and for women. So I think it's also all about really having fun with fashion. And we've really seen that over the last few years, a return to kind of like dressing up and embracing fashion. And I think that's why everybody has been so on board with this Barbiecore trend that we're seeing. It's not even just the movie. It's kind of what Barbie represents in fashion.
How can men get in on a Barbie or Ken-inspired look?
You know what, again, it's all about pink. So, I think maybe at one point we sort of thought of that as a color that only women wear, where we're seeing pink done in menswear constantly now, whether it's like casual polo shirts that we see maybe on the golf course, sort of that preppy style, or very avant-garde suiting. Now, whether that's done in bold pink or light shades of pink, you can really play around with it. Even something as simple as like a little pocket scarf and tie. I love seeing that on the men.
Can you talk about Barbie's fashion influence and legacy?
Oh, I mean, for myself personally, I think she was one of my first, fashion icons for many of us, really, like since the late 50s. We've sort of seen these really cool staples and iconic looks through Barbie. I love that we're seeing kind of that return of the Y2K vibe that certainly comes from the movie. As far as trends go, definitely 80s vibes, 90s vibes. I think the key, though, is that we don't want to look like we're dressing in costume. So it's kind of about being able to translate those fun trends now into modern times. So choose maybe more like streamlined silhouettes, shapes that you love, but then go for them in those fun pinks. Go for sparkle, go for some, frills and lace.
And you don't have to go all out. You can just add little pops of Barbie, right?
Well, this is the great thing about Barbiecore aesthetic, is that it can even be in something like your makeup. So we're seeing kind of a resurge of a fun pink lip or pink gloss. So even if you love to wear neutrals, that's a way that you could incorporate it into your look. You could do it with a hairband or something as simple as a handbag or a fun pair of pumps.
Obviously, many excited for the Barbie movie, and it seems like people are so pumped because Barbie is such a nostalgic toy for so many. Do you think some fashion trends stem from wanting to go back in time?
It's funny because I honestly think that like everything that has gone around comes back around again. There's trends now that I wore as a teen that I'm wearing now again. But again, it's kind of like being able to freshen them up and do them in a really cool way. For me, I think my most iconic Barbie trend that really, I don't even know if it's a trend, Kelly. I think it's something that we still see, is that classic silhouette, that A-line shape when we think of Barbie from the 50s, 60s, in that full skirt with the fitted top and a cute little pair of kitten heels. So I want you to almost channel Barbie, but in that iconic, timeless way. You don't have to play dress up in a way that makes you uncomfortable. You can really kind of like find little hints, little pops of pink, and there's lots of easy ways to translate it into your everyday look.
Are you going to be watching the movie and taking some fashion notes?
Front row in pink, you're going to see me. Maybe even like a little pink hat, but maybe not in the front row with the hat. Maybe pink glasses.
Thanks so much for joining us, Natalie.
Thanks, Kelly.